What's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm going to give 3 tips on how skinny guys can gain weight. Being skinny is kind of the worst. I've been in that position before. It's like this huge mountain you got to climb when you first start, and no matter how much work you put in, no matter how much you eat, no matter how much protein powder or mass gainer you take, it just feels like you don't make any progress at all. Until now, because I'm going to give you some tips that helped me gain 40 pounds over the years, and with these tools, you'll be able to climb that mountain fast. Okay, so tip number 1, you probably don't want to hear it, but you got to eat more. You're probably not eating enough if you're not gaining weight. You need to eat more calories than you burn. It's really that simple, but when you have a fast metabolism and you're burning a lot of calories as is, it can be a little difficult to get the amount of calories you need to build muscle. But don't worry, I'm going to show you a few ways you can get those extra calories in this video. One thing you can do to start is to get an app like MyFitnessPal and just track what you're eating. Just with tracking what you're eating alone, that's going to help you see how much you're actually taking in and see if you're getting the right amount. However, when I say eat more, I don't mean just shove your face full with little Debbie cakes, although it sounds like a great day. Instead, you want to eat foods that actually fuel you. And these types of good calories are going to help you build the body you want instead of just having like a chubby bunny build. And I'm not saying your diet has to be perfect. Mine certainly isn't. Just try to be a little bit more aware of what you're putting in your body and focus on more real foods and less of that processed stuff. Tip number 2, if you're having a hard time putting on muscle mass and you're already following tip number 1, eating in a calorie surplus, then you need to optimize your training a little bit more. You can do this by utilizing heavy compound exercises and progressively overloading those movements. The compound movements are exercises that hit more than one muscle group at a time. Some examples of this would be the squat, deadlift, bench, overhead press. A lot of people, when they start working out, they go in there and they just start doing curls and other accessory movements, which they have their place in training, but they're not going to get you jacked by themselves. But compound exercises will, so you got to be focusing on those exercises and progressively overloading them. To do this, as you work out, you want to increase the sets, reps, or time on the movements that you're hitting. For instance, if I'm doing bench press, one week I'll do 135, the next week I'll do 145, the next week I'll do 155. And progress is going to be a little slower than that probably, but you want to increase the load over time. This way you can grow your muscles and get stronger. Tip number 3 I have for you is protein and calorie-dense foods. If you want to build muscle and not just put on size, then eating the right amount of protein is crucial. Protein helps repair and maintain muscle tissue, and that's what happens when you work out. Your muscles, they slightly tear and then they grow back bigger and stronger. So if you're skinny, I'd aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight as you bulk up. To do this, I would go invest in some protein powder and also try to get a form of protein in every single meal. Another thing that will really help you if you're trying to gain weight is calorie-dense foods. These are foods that are high in calories, and if you're struggling to gain weight, you probably have a fast metabolism or a small appetite, and these foods will really help you get past that. Some good calorie-dense foods you could try out would be peanut butter, granola, Greek yogurt. These types of foods have a lot of calories and can really help you gain weight. If that's not enough though, and you still need more calories, I would suggest liquid calories, shakes and stuff. This is great for when you don't have an appetite. Maybe you just woke up in the morning and you don't feel like eating. You can just make a shake and drink it down. For me, I had a shake that I drank every morning that really helped me out. It was like 2 scoops of protein powder, some peanut butter, a banana, and milk. And I blended that thing up. It tasted like and it had a lot of calories in it and really helped me gain weight. There's a lot of tips on how to bulk up, but I think these 3 tips would really help you if you put them to use. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you got something out of the video, and have a great day. Peace.